My name is Mallory Moon, and I'm a student in EDM 310 this semester at the University of South Alabama. And this is my final reflection project for EDM. Wow, I can't believe the semester is over. It has flown by. What I have learned in EDM 310 this semester is that knowing how to use technology is very important. It is very useful for a teacher to be technology alert because there are so many things that you can do in the classroom using technology. There are many things now that I can do that I couldn't do a few months ago. Things such as blogging, PLNs, and following other bloggers such as students, teachers, and kids. I have also learned things like to Skype and how to use TimeToast for instructional and informal ways. Another main part to EDM 310 was learning to upload videos to YouTube. This is very important because during the semester in EDM, most of the things that students will be doing, they will have to upload to their blogs. By being able to put videos onto YouTube, they are very easy to put them on your blog. I'm a very different person in many ways after taking this class. One being time management. I've always thought of myself as being very good with time. But after taking this class, it showed me how on top of things a person must really be. Dr. Strange kept saying that during the first class meeting about how this class you would have to set aside at least 9 hours a week. Honestly, I never believed that. I thought that I could do my work much quicker and it wouldn't take as long. But after going through this semester, I have learned to be able to do things correctly and right. It takes a lot of time. I would normally spend, 9 to 12 hours a week just doing my EDM assignments. That's not on top of all my other classes and everything else. But I was soon to find out that 9 hours were not much for this class. But as the semester continued, I realized that, you were learning things as you were going. You was not just doing assignments, a lot of the things I had never even done before. I have also learned a lot from working on the group projects during EDM. I have learned that no matter how much you think you already know, there's always something to learn. There's always, people there to teach you and help you with whatever you need. There are many times in the group that if one person did not know something, there was always someone else in the group that could help. I also enjoy working with my group especially because it seemed like, everyone could bring something to the table. One girl, Holly, she had an iPad that was very helpful throughout the semester to upload, your videos, and she had a program called iMovie, and we used that many times during the semester working on our projects. It was a easy software to edit your movies and videos and easily put them to YouTube and then to your blog. It was also great working with people in the lab assistants. They were always there to help, and they I had never worked with a Mac before, so it was nice to have them because they were always there and they knew how to work with it. There was many programs such as iMovie and, Skype and different things you had to do on the Mac that it was very good to have the assistants there to help you. Like I said, I have never worked on a Mac before. That was a really neat experience to this class also. There were many times I would go into the lab and, if the assistants were there, they might be helping with somebody else. So it was nice to have other EDM 310 students in the lab. We kind of, helped each other when the assistants were busy with other students or working on something else. That was a really nice part of it too. That, all the students were working on the same thing and could help each other out. If I was going to help people, give them tips about EDM 310, I would help them, tell them not to fall behind in the class. That is the most important thing about this class, is to get everything done on time, the way, he likes them in the order he likes them. The biggest thing that would help you with this is the checklist. keep it handy at all times. It was the best thing. Make sure you have and I would tell them to make, relationships with the people in the class. You never know who you might be working with outside in the real world. You might have a classmate, an assistant, or something that you might in the future be working with. It would always be great to have great relationships with all the people, the assistants, the instructors, the classmates. Overall, I had a great experience with EDM 310 this semester. I found out how much there is to learn about technology. One of the main things I enjoyed about this class was the smart boards. We use the smart boards in a few of our different projects. I learned that you can use the smart boards to really get students interacted with them in the classroom. The smart boards, you could teach a whole lesson just off of a smart board. I think that will be one of the main things that I take with me into my classroom one day. I have really enjoyed the class, and I will take many things from it, and I just thank EDM for this experience.